So I made a post on Reddit asking what kind of tutorials people would like to see more often, or something that they are trying to find online and maybe uh, it's old, or what they're actually looking for. As I explained on the post, it's mostly focused on juniors, because I believe with the uh, remote work, it's difficult for them to ask someone something and have like a senior or a lead to kind of guide them, answer some doubts, questions, maybe point a different way of doing something. So this is because of that. And as you guys can see on the poll, camera tracking still seems to be the number one thing everyone is looking for. They're looking for a lot of stuff, but camera tracking is still a strong skill that people are looking for. Yes, it can be very useful for a number of things. So I have 3 videos already of camera tracking, so I'm gonna do another one, and then I'm going to move to Keen Tools, which I posted down here, which is very useful tools. So that's what we are doing here. But the difference is now I have a handheld camera, handheld footage. This is also my footage from Prague, and it's handheld, so there's no lens stabilization, there's nothing like that. And I did not test this before, so this is kind of a perfect scenario for us to go through how to track this shot. All right, so let's have a camera tracker node here, and let's try to let's see. So this is a free camera, just walking around. We're gonna put on no lens, although I do believe that this is I remember kind of the lens I used, but yeah, anyways, let's put unknown. And let's see, they have Black Magic here, pocket similar camera. They don't have the 6K here, so I'm not gonna use this. Let's see if we can find this. 23.2, is that this information that we're looking for? Right, 12.9. Right. So let's see the features. Okay, lots of water there, so let's see how this will go. Track. The film back information, it's always nice to have, but times you don't. This is the kind of shot that maybe the studio will not have it match moved, so maybe there is enough or any CG that needs to be added, but then they will maybe ask you to do some cleanups or something like that. So the skill is anyways very good. So let's solve it. 0.94, so pretty good already. Let's delete the solved, delete the rejected. 0.9. Let's see if we can spot any crazy. Usually the trees I'm not a big fan. I think this one here seems to be okay. Let's see. It's on the corner. Oh. As I explained before, so see this little guy here. He's sitting on the corner between the trying to track the water on his foot. So let's see if this is on a corner actually or not. Behind this, move him as well. Goes on the corner. Good. Corner. So we have to clean up as much as we can. Another rogue points. Then we can just split solve and change a lot. So let's lower this guy. So 2.8 to 4.5. Let's take this projecting guy. 0.79. You can improve this a little bit. Right, let's see. It's very good already. We can use this here as well. .78. Okay, let's say this one's good. I always build the whole stuff. Let's make some space. We're gonna add stuff here. So what are we getting here? The Scene Plus, it gives us the undistorted footage. We could have distorted it before, which is probably the right way to do it, but if the camera is tracking very well like this, it will give you the distort information. So it gives you a point cloud information, tries to represent, and it's doing a good job. This is the tree. This is this wall on the side. It's trying to, yeah, it's kind of working. It gives you a bunch of points. These are the points of the point cloud the camera used to solve the shot. So what we can do is we can set a ground plane. You can pick a bunch of them like this. These guys, they like the gray. The plane is in this case not very regular. So then we can set a ground plane. So then it will sit the whole point cloud on the origin of the 3D space, which is useful. And then we can stick a card here. So create card. So the card is sticking where the points that you chose are in 3D space, which is very useful. So see, pretty good. All right. So now what we have here? We have this guy. So we have the camera, and we have the plane. Let's add a checkerboard here so we can see what's happening. And if we do like we did all the time, let's just build real quick this. So let's see how it looks. Yeah, we are going down, so even if the plane looks strange, I believe this is correct. We can make it bigger to help see this. Get this correct, actually. So I should put it like half transparent or something. See if we can spot it sliding. Yeah. Seems to be good. Yeah. Seems to be okay. Yeah, if it feels that it's sliding here, I think that's why, because we have like kind of a small hill here, so it is the terrain isn't even. So yeah, but it's sticking to the stuff. What we did the other time was to also build a point cloud using the camera. We can also do that. Let's just stick a couple more cars here, a couple of other points, and then we can jump to that. So we can also stick a car here on these guys. Car. This. Stick it there. Right next to the camera. Let's see how it goes. So this one should be already. Tricky one because it's really coming together. I think it's not on the right rotation. So for cases like this, let's hide this one. See, rotation is not correct. So for case like this, that's why I like to the point cloud generator. I have the camera already. Points. Let's see. This can take some time. Let's see. Yeah, it will take some time. I'm gonna pause now. Okay, so the point cloud is done. Oops, sorry, a bit sick. So let's delete the rejected. It don't matter anyways. So see how awesome this stuff is. It's truly awesome. So it is basically very good representation. There's some crazy points in the sky. Don't make any sense at all. I'm gonna delete all of them. Yeah, this is awesome. It's fantastic. So let's take the street. Oops, I need to change the vertex selection. Let's get the street. All of this stuff is good for us. It's quite a lot of points, so I hope it doesn't crash. It should be doing just fine. Alright, I think that's so. Create a group. Big group to geometry. So we do have our mesh now, which is this, which is very good. So we can put the mesh inside of our like that. This will help us. Okay. So by having the GEO here, we can actually check if our card is. See, the card is not aligning very well, so we can fix that. Yeah. So again, the surface is not exactly perfect. It's an old wall, some stuff like this. So that's why I like this GEO, this point cloud geometry. You can finesse a little bit stuff. If it would not change that much. We have a better position. So now it seems to be sticking quite nicely. Let's hide the point clouds, not need them anymore. And we have the geometry on there that it can be smaller as it will fall from this area here. So 3D mode, which is faster. So the goal is for us to project stuff on this. See how it goes down slightly. To project stuff like something on the cards. Them to stick very well. So that's why I'm taking some time to adjust how they are positioned. So actually this one I want to have it slightly bigger. This all the way. Nice. Alright, so now we can hide the mesh. Oh wait, let me just put another one here. Just so I think this little boxy stuff here. We can go back to the camera tracking. There are many points here, so we can just grab a bunch of them like this. Stick a card here. Nice. There. Giant card. Let's make it smaller. This there. Maybe the rotation again. Can you improve a little bit? Move it down a little bit here. I'm not aligning to the geometry itself, but to the points. They are more precise. The geometry is just like calculated. You can start to calculate the geometry and I'm connecting the points, but they might be a little bit off. So yeah. So I don't need the light anymore. Let's leave it like this. And our geometry seems to be working well. Let me make this guy a little bit smaller. Make this massive card here. Set my source. Right. Okay, so maybe a bit bigger. I'm still getting used to this new control, so far should be working fine. All right, good. So the plan is for us to stick stuff. We project something extremely common. It seems to be working very well, so that's good. So let's do that. Let's get a frame. Hold. I'm not gonna use this stuff anymore. This checkerboard, but I can leave it here for now. What I'm gonna do for sure is need a projector. But first let's find a frame. We can project for this wooden board. We can project on this frame. It's kind of half the way up. Yeah, so we can more of stuff here. So 100 like this. Yes. And then I'm going to paint some here. I don't know, like let's do some cleanup, for example. Just paint something quickly here. It's for the purpose of the exercise. Nice. Let's get these boats as well. So, all right. So we have our these little guys also here. Right. You can paint whatever you want. So let's see. Let's say this is done. Let's just get a mask out this stuff that we painted here. You can also like make a difference. Get only the spots. Painted. This is also okay. So update my plugins. It didn't. Gizmos. Yeah, this little guy here, that's very useful. Let's make them like this. Right, because we need them to be like alphas for us. It's good. Let's blur them a little bit. Perfect. Use this as an alpha here. Let's see. What 3D? And apply texture. This guy from the camera, base texture. One. It's not full. This. I think I have a transparency here. That's what I saw. Yes, it's going crazy. Okay, so this is one of the ways you can do, like, what really have like a detailed something. This is probably what you want to do somehow, like, or actually masking it a lot, fine masking, or doing this kind of difference operation, so you get a half only around what you are actually changing in the image. And of course, we forgot to use the same frame hold to the camera that is being projected. It will be moving. That's not what we want. It will be quiet, sticky. So yeah, this is one of the ways. Here it gets a little bit brighter, it gets closer to the camera, so we can grade this guy. That's fine. We are grading the guy after the frame hold, so it's all good. See, okay. It's where it actually goes a little to the body. Fine. You can also add a motion blur. So in case like this, you don't really need this online motion blur that's very precise and things like that. You can just output the vectors. The depth in the forward. So this is not that, so that's supposed to be that. It is. See? So you can just use the motion blur node 0.5, 10. It will help your stuff be less hard. But barely see because the camera is. I think the aperture was too sharp. So anyways, it's there and it helps. Okay, so now we can do the same with something here. I guess it got a little bit too bright here, so let's also change that. Whoops. So faster preview. Alright. Should be fine. Then I have also here a copy bounding box after the, because I do have a lot of overscan here. And after it's rendered, and after I have the, we can add the bounding box back. But so let's add something here. What would it be? Now we can add some graffiti thing here. Oh, there is a door there. Yeah, we can have graffiti on this clear wall. Okay, so let's add a little bit down. Make room for another one. Like this. It's done. Let's get another frame hold. Because the idea is to project a static frame using the camera, like frozen on that frame, but filming and rendering out using the camera without a frame hold. So this camera here goes here and is the projector of the cleanup we did. But then the camera that actually goes to scanline doesn't have the stuff, it's frame hold, so it's moving. And then it's kind of a recording, but this one is projecting. Okay, so let's do something here. We can write something here, like, alright, anything. Test. Writing flat on a bended, like on a perspective, so it's not gonna be a good idea. What we can do, we can make like a scanline render actually. What card is this? This one? Yes. So let's project the footage coming out the footage on this object here using this camera. Let's see if I can have a see one object. This is the plate. Let's clean it up a little bit. Coming from here, so it's not a mega mess. Okay, this one, not this one. I think this is the new one, maybe. Camera, plate. The UV. So what this is doing is just giving me the UV, which is the planar projection of what happens on that wall. And as we move, you see the wall moves away. So it's very, very useful stuff. So let's see. I think it's this frame here, right? Let's see the frame we want to have it there. This frame. Okay. So we can paint here. Test. Horrible letter. Let's have the horrible letter projected the wall. Test. All right. So we have RGB like this. Beautiful. This is just apply material actually. So this thing. So we need this to be just applied as a material to the card and then run it over and apply there. So let's see how this is gonna work. And yeah, it works very well. The card is at least going to be a little bit flying, so let's fix this tiny little bit. Yeah. Then we fix the problem of having like a very very skewed perspective. And oh my god, I'm gonna put something like this there. That's one of the solutions. Yeah, so it's really sticking there, which is great. That's fantastic. We can have this alpha from this little guy here. What frame is 1040? Okay. A little bit, like expand it a little bit. So it includes a bit of the wall. Blur it a little bit. Copy the alpha back. You can keep this stuff. Yeah. This is the alpha. Let's see if I remote there. Let's make some space here. So let's see if this is actually. Yep, it's working. I think I need more. A bit too much. Yes, that's it. Great. And the last is the card that we have here on the middle. So I don't know what can do. Let's stick that like our little frog again. Stick our frog there. For that, we need to have our point clouds back here, so I can see where the frog guy is sticking. Let's copy this to the froggy. Yeah. Okay. Clouds. Now this one as well. Where is our model for our friend? Like a proper material here to avoid any craziness. Great. Now let's make our froggy guy a little bit smaller. Enable our point cloud again. And we want the froggy guy to be like here in the shadows. Let's see, this is in like a slope. It's not on ground here still. Our frog guy is helping us. Let's see, yeah, it needs to be. Because we have our plane of our ground plane set to those points, the whole scene is sitting on 0, 0, 0. So it's easy to get the slopes right there. Easy to get our models on ground itself, which is cool. Let's kill this. Let's change this because it's too right for our froggy guy to be on the shade like this. Something like this, maybe a little bit less saturated. And let's do the same that we did on the other one, which is a cool trick to have another scene. Ray render. Add the ray render there. Let's collide. Same camera. And here we need the froggy guy. We need to apply a few material to the floor itself, which in this case is this here, right? Oh no, in this case we can actually use the mesh we have, but we are not using that anymore. Let's apply a few material here. It's a few material. In fact, we're gonna apply a cold occlusion here, so not this one now. The frog doesn't need this. Stuff. The few material needs white like this. We need this to apply also on the little froggy guy, which is this guy here. So, froggy guy, the occlusion material. Just gonna organize this crazy mess nicely. So this is cool. In this case, I have to make another skyline here actually. Okay. Camera is the same. Okay. Let's queue this. We did calculating stuff that we don't need. Let's have the let's see if this will be. Let's check the yeah. Wait. Yeah. It's becoming a mega mess again. Let's see. Wow, it's working. It's insane. Let's see if this will actually help me. How big it is, that's why it was not. Oops, the other way. This would theoretically give me what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, it worked. No need to say anymore. So now it seems to be working better. Just nuts. And perfect. Okay, finally. So that was the plan. So now we can just use this guy as an alpha mask. What happened here? This crazy mess. My scene was too small, so I had to go around this. And this happens sometimes. And sometimes you have the time to go back and redo the whole tracking stuff and fix the scale. Sometimes you don't. So what I did is I just applied the material, right projection to this so it could see better, and changed the here's a couple of times. Eventually came back to all the colors. Found the alpha position of the stuff. So, but I couldn't use the one position come from here for some reason. Let's see what happens if I just change like this. It goes away. So for some reason the AOV is here. Let's put them back. Oh, yeah. So for some reason there is a mismatch. So I built a skyline render, apply like a normal texture to all the objects we need, which is the ground, the geometry, this one from the point cloud. Just apply the projection. And for the froggy guy, the froggy material. and then we have this, which is our occlusion. So what is this stuff for? It's for us to get a grade here and use this to have some kind of a contact shadow with the froggy guy. So in this case, I can just remove the grading we had before, or redo it to adapt. See, a little bit, maybe too much. Also, I'm trying to match this wall next to it. Like this, maybe. Okay. I can improve this a little bit to make it nicer, which is the occlusion here. Make it cleaner. Okay, so in this case, we are rendering the geo here, but I can use the geo material to get the mask of the geo separating. Or maybe actually no, I can just stick the froggy a little bit down because it seems to be floating still. Let's move it forward a little bit down. Yeah. And then I need to cut it. Here. This guy. My material. To the same geometry of the frog. It's our fill material. Take the frog out of this one. Other side. It's black. You just use with the alpha. So it's supposed to be like this. Matte. Then I need fill material. This guy. Yeah. So the one over there. Yeah, so it just cuts the geometry. Good. And this guy goes together here. The other ones. Nice. Then it goes over the stuff, and then comes the hardness, man. Improve the quality here. This one is the bad one. Let's fix it. So again, the mask and all that stuff is still kind of funky. Now we can have it a bit harder. More. Much. This is just something to help integrate. Yeah. Again. Yeah, much better. Great. Oh, that's it. Oh, I'm gonna render this and have it playing at the end of this video, which you guys will not see the render times. It will take a while. There's a lot of stuff happening here. So, okay, so this is the result. As you can see, it's working well. The cleanup is done. The patch on the wall is working, even if it's completely out of perspective. The froggy guy is also sticking there. So that's it. I hope you guys like this one, and I will improve my speaking techniques during work, because usually I work without speaking, of course. So this is all very new to me, and I hope you guys stick around to see how this tutorial channel will grow. Thank you and bye bye.